Last night at approximately 11:45 hours, police were called to a residence on Elliott Street here in Merrick. Multiple 7th Precinct officers arrived at the scene, attempted to provide life-saving measures, but it was quickly determined by the officers that the aided was not breathing. A police medic also pronounced the aided as deceased a short time later. At this time, we have Homicide Squad and 7th Precinct Squad detectives conducting a very, very complex investigation, and please keep in mind that we are in the initial phases of this investigation. What I can tell you at this time is that we do have a 32-year-old male that resided at his residence on Elliott Street. He appears to have multiple stab wounds to his body. He is deceased at this time, and 7th Precinct and Homicide Squad are investigating the case. Any questions?
Does he live with anyone else in that home?
At this time, he does live with his family. We're not going to provide details on names or anything else.
Does it appear he was home alone during the time of the assault?
At this time, we're not going to comment at that because, again, it's a very complex investigation. We're in the initial phases, and Homicide Squad will release those details later.
Were you guys searching the property in the backyard?
We are conducting a very, very complex, intense investigation. We'll be checking video, we're interviewing neighbors, we're going into backyards, front yards, neighbors' residences, neighbors' property, so we are conducting a very complex investigation.
Any suspect information at all? To give
Not at this time, not at this time.
Was the family made the phone call for help?
At this time, to protect the privacy of the family and those involved, we'll defer that until another moment. What I can tell you is that this homicide does not appear to be random by any means. Okay, we appear that these two individuals did know each other or had some type of relationship, but at this time it does not appear to be random.
Was there any kind of robbery, anything missing from the house?
Again, that's still under investigation. What I can tell you, though, is that there were multiple areas of this residence where the struggle did ensue, and that this individual had defensive wounds to his hands and his arms.
Was anyone else injured in the incident?
Right now, we only know of the aided who is deceased at this time.
You guys recovered a weapon?
No.
And it's only stab wounds? No, that was the means of...
No, we have a deceased 32-year-old male with defensive wounds to his hands and body, with multiple stab wounds to his body.
That's my point. No gun.
No, multiple stab wounds
Okay.
only.
What's the rest of the day look like here? Is the crime scene unit going to be on the scene for a while?
7th Precinct police officers, 7th Precinct Squad members, Homicide Squad, and Crime Scene will all be here for quite a while today. Again, very complex investigation. We want to make sure that we interview all neighbors and we look at all video and any other types of investigative measures that we can use.
Can you tell us maybe why it's so complex? Is there something about it that's unusual?
Well, again, we have multiple points, multiple locations in the residence where we do have a struggle that ensued. And again, this individual had multiple defensive wounds on his body, so just in that is very complex.
What about this family? Is their whole house a crime scene now? Are they going to be allowed to go back inside?
The residence is a crime scene, and nobody will be allowed inside until the investigation is concluded. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You weren't saying anything about the suspect. Was there anybody else involved? No other suspect at all? You're just looking for one person and
No, unknown at this time.
Oh,
Again,
okay.
homicide
Just making
investigators and the 7th Squad is investigating. Again, what I can say is it does not appear to be random at this time.
But nobody's in custody?
Nobody's in custody at this time. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.